All right, y'all. So y'all remember yesterday we did the conversation about Ray J, and he was saying, Beyonce, Jay-Z, come take some pictures with Brandy.
Yeah. Right.
I got so many phone calls yesterday. Like, I didn't even go looking for this. I got so many phone calls yesterday.
From Ray J? Or just
it was
sources?
not. No. It was not Ray J. Let's be very clear. I did not talk to Ray J about this story. That is not the sources that I spoke to. But yesterday, I got calls from people that are close to the tour and people that would know, who called me and said, hey, I saw the report, and now there's video circulating online of, Brandy walking right past Beyonce backstage and just different things. And they're like, they don't fool with each other. Like, they don't.
Beyonce and Brandy?
Yeah, so from what I'm told,
hold on now, let me sip my tea.
From what I'm told, they do not fool with each other. I mean, Jess, you made a comment yesterday. You said you can't miss Brandy at that tour.
Yeah.
So what you know, Jess?
And
I don't know now.
I will say though, that comment when the person called me, they said, I just want to thank Jess for making a point that makes sense, because you can't miss Brandy at the tour. But from what I was told is that at one point there was a cordial relationship. I was told that Kelly Rowland and Brandy actually used to be pretty close, but even that has subsided in years. But yeah, there's been this whole thing, and from what I was told from the sources is that this kind of lingered from Beyonce came up and became the girl. Like, Brandy is the girl, and they both are still phenomenal, iconic women in what they do. But at some point during Beyonce's climb, things kind of got a little bit rocky, and they haven't established anything better friendship-wise from that point. So
you're saying that Loren LoRosa is saying that Brandy and Beyonce don't rock with each other?
From what I'm being told, yes.
That's what Loren LoRosa's sources are saying.
My sources are saying.
Don't put that on LL Cool, baby.
I'm just here reporting it.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
And we don't know the reason why.
I mean, I was pointing to a bunch of different things. So like I said, that there was a conversation around Beyonce's come up and Brandy's take on that, and then some other things that I'll get into, I'm sure, because I'll get some more calls after this conversation.
Oh, Ray J going live right now. Give Ray J about 20, 30 minutes.
Who you like better? Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Don't answer it.
That's a good question. Who you like better, Brandy or Beyonce?
Y'all always trying to get me up here. I love both of those women. They are both iconic. I said that about 50 seconds ago.
Good answer.
But yeah, so that's what I've been told. So I mean, all this stuff is circulating now, and I'm sure I'll be providing more, and maybe some people may be screaming at us after this, but we'll be back to have the conversation. I don't know.
Who is us? We ain't report this.
Me, we're here.
Nah, I got your back.
I will say though, from what I was told, it's not like oh my God, I hate her. It's super malicious. It's just they don't. They're just.
So Brandy don't want to be down with her. She want to be down, but not with her.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
You just reporting what your sources told you.
Exactly.
Okay.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's Loren LoRosa letting you know that when it comes to accident or injury cases, Top Dog Law is a name that you should know. Whether it's a car wreck, slip and fall, construction site injury, don't play games with your future. Top Dog Law doesn't settle for those lowball answers. They get you top dollar, period. The call is completely free and you don't pay unless you win. So call Top Dog Law today or hit them up on Instagram at Top Dog Law or visit topdoglaw.com. These are real cases. You get real results. Top Dog gets it done. Now, in other news, speaking of not being down with somebody, Halle Berry is not here for Gavin Newsom whatsoever, okay? So yesterday, Charlamagne, I know you were at this event. Yesterday, Halle Berry, she spoke, and she said that Gavin Newsom has overlooked women and should not be president. Let's take a listen.
Back in my great state of California, my very own governor, Gavin Newsom, has vetoed our menopause bill, not 1 but 2 years in a row. But that's okay, because he's not going to be governor forever. And with the way he's overlooked women, half the population, by devaluing us in midlife, he probably should not be our next president either. Just saying. I need every woman in this country to fight with me. But the truth is, the fight isn't just for us women. We need men too. We need you to have the conversation anyway. Because when women are struggling silently through perimenopause and menopause, trying to hold their families, careers, relationships, and communities together, it doesn't just affect women. It affects every household. It affects the workplace. It affects the economy. 1 in 6 women leave the workplace due to their menopausal symptoms.
Yeah, that was at the New York Times Deal Book Summit.
Okay.
Yeah, I spoke on a panel there yesterday as well. But you know what was so interesting about that conversation? Gavin came on shortly after that.
Really?
Yes. Like I want to say he was the next panel after.
Did he respond?
Damn, yeah. Did he
I don't
say
know.
anything?
We're trying to find the audio from. So this is just beginning to circulate, but we're trying to find the audio now from Gavin's conversation to check to see if he mentioned anything whatsoever. It would honestly, I feel like it would be very on brand for him to have at least acknowledged the comments that were made.
It would only make sense for the interviewer to ask him, especially when it just happened.
Yeah.
At their event. But Holly was like, "I'm 56," and she literally said, "I have 0 F's to give anymore."
Right.
Straight up. A lot of people got criticism of Gavin Newsom in that way, though. I mean, people criticize him about the way he handled homelessness in California, the housing crisis in California. So I mean, it's fair. She's a resident of California. That's fair criticism.
Yeah, well,
she don't like a bill he didn't approve. I don't see nothing wrong with what she said.
Yeah, and people, the gasp and the awe, and people are like, "Oh shoot, Halle Berry," but
like, wow.
But she be straight at him on. I don't know if y'all follow her on X.
No.
She be, you can't play with Halle Berry on no social platform. She gonna respond. She gonna tell you how she feel, what it is, what it's not. She is not to be played with whatsoever.
She's at the point in her life she don't care.
Gavin Newsom, Governor Newsom was there. Like I'm telling you, I think he was the next panel right after her.
That's good. She at a point where she don't care. She gonna say how she feel what she said.
I know that's right.
Well, speaking of people getting some oohs, ahs, and pushback, Tabitha Brown. Y'all remember when Tabitha Brown was going through it because of Target and DEI influencer, and now she's an author and she has all these things with Tabitha Brown.
She was up here recently, right?
Yeah, she was here recently. She actually was speaking to Kev on stage on his podcast and said that she had to beef up her security during that time. Let's take a listen.
It was just hurtful that people would go to that extreme. I mean, I had to heighten my security because people were approaching me and trying to it got bad for a minute. The messages, the threats. I was like, y'all, I'm not the enemy. I'm for the people. I just happen to be in business with, at this time, the enemy. That's the part I think that hurt me the most, because even through it all, I still love my people. And my hope is that we all can learn.
Do you ever wish you would have just left your first video and not made the second one?
I think about that all the time, but I would be a hypocrite if I had never said anything, knowing that all the people in the small businesses who were asking for help and calling, I just felt responsible to speak up for the other businesses. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret it, but I mean, there are days I'll be like, I should have just let people run with their imagination.
Yeah. That's kind of crazy to have to, beef up security and look over your shoulder, and she got kids and all of that over your decision to, stay with the retailer.
Tabitha Brown did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And the fact people even can fix their brains to think Tabitha Brown is not for the people is insanity to me. And the fact that she has to beef up her security because of threats from her own people is insanity to me.
Yeah, especially when she's so for the people and for the entrepreneur and for the, you don't have to love everything everybody does, but she said getting threats.
And did you even hear her say, or her gracious ass, she said, "It's okay. I love my people through it all."
That's right.
What? She ain't
That's what
even
Minister Farrakhan said.
and clapping back, man.
Minister Farrakhan said, "You gotta love these niggas even though they hate themselves."
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Well, that was from Not My Best Moment with Kev on Stage. So you could go take a listen to that full interview series.
I love Kev on Stage podcast. I love his show.
Yeah.
Actually, I misquoted Minister Farrakhan. That was a little bit more me, but Minister Farrakhan says you have to love black people more than they hate themselves.
Yeah, we knew you threw the Negroes in there.
Absolutely.
We knew you threw that.
Don't think the minister won't drop an N-word on you. Okay, sometimes ain't nothing else to call you. What is wrong with you?
Well, who you giving your donkey to, bro?
Speaking it.
Hey, yo. Oh my God.
There's a Florida man named John Fuller who needs to come to the front of the congregation. We like to have a word with this man.
I wonder if they did the percentage of how many people you gave a donkey to in Florida.
It's not my fault.
When I be out, they be saying that. Tell Charlamagne leave Florida alone.
Right.
People
He
always
got
say
his
that to
own
me.
intro for Florida.
Well,
that's crazy. All right.
By the way, Florida is crazy. Everybody know Florida is a crazy ass state. Okay, the whole GTA 6 is about to be based off how crazy Florida is. They got a show on HBO called Florida Man, with nothing but crazy people from Florida.
When I used to fly for Delta, people used to want extra money for having to work the Florida flight.
You see what I'm saying?
I swear to God.
I just did promo because I got shows in Connecticut, yo, and the guy had asked me, he's like, so what is one of the most rowdiest, craziest cities you ever? I said Jacksonville, Florida. Crazy.
See?
But Florida, I love you. When I come to Miami for Art Basel this weekend, show me love.
Art Basel or Art Basel?
Basel. I'll be there.
There'll be a lot of tourists.
December 6th, McDonald's.
You'll be all right.
So Florida, your reputation precedes you.
Yeah,
Donkey
right.
of the Day is up next.
Hold up. Every day I wake up, wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?